Janae with Palin Projects here, and in this video we're going to be potting up or starting my petunia seeds. So first and foremost, I'm starting with 6-packs this year. I typically buy my petunias in 6-packs, and so I figured if I start them in the 6-packs, then I'm not going to have to up pot or do anything, more with them until I plant them out into my pots. In my trays this year, so I have brightly colored trays from Bootstrap Farmer is where I got them. And then I got these little 6-packs as well, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can fit 12 6-packs into one of these trays. So what does that come out to? Like 72 cells of petunias this year. And this isn't all the petunias that I'm doing. The petunias that I'm starting right now are specifically the petunias that I saved seed from last year. So these are our award-winning flowers from last year. My daughter helped me do some plantings in pots for our patio and whatnot. And then she helped me harvest those flowers and submit them to our county fair. And she actually won a couple ribbons on them. So I figured, what better than to save some seed from them and grow them again this year from seed and all by ourselves. Because what better pride is there in knowing that you grew something from seed, took it all the way to county fair, and possibly get a ribbon on it this year as well. So I will have her help me, so don't fret on that. I will have her help me start some seeds as well, so that she can build her own pot and basically do it herself as well. But I definitely wanted to start these because I have a lot of patio pots that I like to deck out every year, and I'm trying to save a little bit of money this year in doing stuff myself. And it's not just the money aspect. Again, I saved these seeds, and so I might as well use them. So with that, I have 4 different baggies that I saved seed from, and all I did was, when it got kind of later in the year and we shut the water off, the plants dried up, and I went out and just plucked the seed heads off of all of my petunias and then threw them into these Ziploc bags. Now there's more seeds in some of these bags than others. So this one, this is our purple and white container. We had a lot of those last year, a lot of purple and white. And as you can see, there's just a ton of seed right through here. A ton of those little petunia seeds down there. So I definitely want to do 4 6-packs, so 24 cells worth of those. And it's going to be a mix because I just plucked the seed heads off. So honestly, it could be all white, it could be all purple, or it could be a mix of the purple and white. And they probably cross-pollinated as well, to be completely honest. So they're not going to, I'm not going to say they're not going to. They're probably, it's possible that they aren't going to come back true to themselves. I mean, I had all sorts of colors on my patio last year, and so they could come back as some of my hanging pots, which is my next round. This is the seed that I saved from our hanging pots, my red and white pots, and then this says green and purple pot, and I don't, oh, I do remember. These are the seeds, and I don't have very many of them. Maybe I should have started more. Anyways, I did this cool green white petunia and this purple greenish chartreuse green petunia. They were beautiful last year. If I can find pictures of these, I'll look back, and if I can find pictures, I'll pop them up on the screen as we're going through it as well. If I haven't, just know that I looked for them. But this pot was beautiful, and so I saved seeds from it. That makes me really excited that I got those seeds. I forgot that I got those seeds. Funny note though, the white and purple / green petunias were super susceptible to aphids last year. And I don't know if it was just that pot was stressed out because I don't know if I had something wrong with the drip on it, or I don't know. They were beautiful though, like gorgeous petunias. So I probably will, now that I remember, this is why it's always good to label things. Now that I remember what petunias these were, I might have to start more, because I was already, I slotted 2 rows for the purple and white, 2 rows for, or 2, you know, 4 6-packs, 2 rows of 2, for my hanging pots, because those are like trailing petunias and vining petunias, and they're really, really prettier. They were last year, and I have a lot of hanging pots. And then the red and white, so I had a solid red, a solid white, and then a red with white vein petunia. And they were fine. I mean, it was good. Red's just not my color, and it was only in 1 pot. So I was going to slot 2 6-packs to that, and then 2 6-packs to the green and purple, but I probably will start more. We'll see. But first and foremost, need to get those seeds started. So let's get after it. So we have our petunias planted. I did do petunias planted. They have a humidity dome, just so you don't think that I forgot it. I just surface sowed them, and then I kind of pushed them in, and on some of them I just let the water push them in. They're so tiny of seeds that I didn't feel like burying them. And it's not that I didn't feel like it, you just don't need to. But you need to make sure that the top of the soil stays nice and moist, which this humidity dome will help with that. But I did water them all in. They are labeled. I did 4 6-packs of the purple and white. I did 4 6-packs of the hanging pots. I did 2 6-packs of the red and white, and then 2 6-packs of the green and purples. So I probably, in my next round of petunias that I plant, because I do plan on planting more, I'll plant more of those green and purples because those were gorgeous last year. So yeah, follow along. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments below, and I'll give you all updates as this stuff starts growing. Thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you in the next project. Bye.